It's time to go courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. This is the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Auto Group. Tonight's showdown is also brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, Luca Downtown and Basil, AWP Safety, GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers, Perspective Designs, and Nate Blair with Ameriprise. The lights are bright, the gym is alive, and the stage is set. Let's send it courtside to Sammy B and Lee live on Q92.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Fieldhouse, the mecca of high school basketball at the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse, live on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you tonight. Chasing history, the Canton McKinley Bulldogs taking on the North Canton Hoover Vikings. Hoover 13-5 on the year. The Pups are 16-3. Partner, hoping for a good one tonight. Hoping for a little cinema, a good theater, and most importantly, some good basketball for everybody.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of interesting storylines tonight. Obviously, McKinley searching for win 2,000 as a program, the most in Ohio history, and I believe 8th all time nationally, which is unbelievable. But we just saw these two teams a couple weeks ago, partner. Went to overtime, tight one. McKinley wins by 4 over North Canton. I think we're in for a good one. It's either going to be 1 or 2 possessions, or you never know. McKinley's got the arsenal on their side that they could run away. And I feel like they've been a little out of sorts recently, even though they've still been winning, but it hasn't been pretty. So my guess would be in about 45 minutes to an hour, we'll be buckling up to see 1 or 2 possessions deep here in the Fieldhouse.
Yeah, well, hey, if it's anything like the last time these two teams played over North Canton Hoover, I think we are in for a big treat. It's Canton McKinley and North Canton Hoover coming up. The Pups are 16-3. The Vikings are 13-5, and the Bulldogs are sitting on 1,999. Our 3-man officiating crew is ready. The teams are getting ready. The fans are coming through the doors. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you the starting 5, and we'll tip it off here at the Fieldhouse. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group, right here on Q92.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom all month with Sarta and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free Sarta fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love Sarta as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Sarta means enduring love.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members. With a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
Craving something hot, filling, and fast? Head to Bell Stores and sink your teeth into the Italiano Double Stack. Hot, satisfying, and made for hunger that won't wait. Bell Buddy Rewards members can pair it with a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Big flavor, even bigger savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to the Fieldhouse. The Bulldogs and the Vikings getting ready to go on this Tuesday night. The crowd is still coming in. We're hoping to get a little extra bigger crowd tonight because of the the significance of this ball game, but hey, a couple of good teams going at it. A couple of weeks ago was an overtime game, and maybe we'll get a little bit of that tonight here at the Mecca that they call the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse. Coach Lee Foster, the shooter, the player. He's going to get us our starting lineups for tonight's game, all courtesy of our good friends at the Southway Fence Company. Uncle Leroy, have at it.
All right, partner, let's get into it. For North Canton, again, enters the ball game 13-5, 8-2 inside the Federal League. They've got McKinley tonight, Glen Oak on Friday to wrap up their league play. They're going to start a quartet of juniors. Number 32, their go-to guy, Hunter Hirschberger. Number 24, Connor Knoll. Number 10, Dre Martin. Number 34, Roman Geiselman. And their senior sharpshooter, lone senior starter, Brady McCain. For Canton McKinley, head coach Sean Weatherspoon, 16-3. Perfect 11-0 inside the Federal League. Looking for the sweep. And partner, that hasn't been done many times in Federal League history where a team goes a perfect 12-0. They're going to start senior number 2, Anthony Shavers. Junior number 10, Ed Webster. Big man in the middle, junior number 23, Jamar Keys. Senior point guard number 11, Davey Thompson. And senior off guard number 0, Javion Carter.
There's the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by the Southway Fence Company. Friday night, or should I say Friday afternoon, we will be in Tiger Town at Maslin Washington High School as the Canton McKinley Bulldogs will be at the Maslin Tigers. Don't forget, that's a 5:45 tip-off on Friday. 5:45 tip. JV game goes at 4:30. We'll have it on Q92 and, of course, Q92radiosports.com and all of our social media platforms. Well, you may end up with a decent crowd here tonight.
You might be right. I was going to say 14 or 15, but they're packing them in here pretty good. And key standout here, too, partner, I think. Both teams, for the first time in a while, are both very healthy.
Yes. Yes.
Minus Hoover's head ball coach, Mike Louis, been under the weather. So, courtside in Q92, which Coach really hope he gets here better soon. But he's here tonight. He's gotten it out, and he's going to try to play spoiler for Coach Weatherspoon. I want to thank Coach Spoon again for joining you on the show earlier. Always comes in and supports us and talks. Both coaches do. And I think it's going to be a heavyweight fight. And again, do the Bulldogs find a way to win number 2, or do the Vikings say no?
Hey, and if you're Hoover, you want to be a part of no, because you would be the team that stopped them and at their house, and I mean, all kind of tentacles off of that.
Yeah, I said it on your show this afternoon. I told Coach Louis this morning. I said, well, you're either really happy because you win or you don't win, but you're part of history eternally in the Fieldhouse lore for the 2000 win. So I'm sure we know which way Orange and Black would rather go tonight.
So the Bulldogs, white jerseys, white shorts, black numbers and letters trimmed in the red and the black. Stripes over the shoulders, around the waist and down the shorts. Hoover Vikings in the traveling black jerseys, black shorts. Orange numbers and letters trimmed in the white, yellow, orange piping down the jerseys and the shorts. Here we go for the Fieldhouse. The Bulldogs and the Vikings on Q92. We're underway officially. The Bulldogs get the tip, and McKinley will go left to right here in the first quarter play. Sit back and enjoy here on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you. Davey Thompson goes inside, put it up on the rim, no good. Davey got his own rebound in the paint, gets it back out on top of the Shavers, and no reset for Coach Spoon. Little Tuesday night hoops here on Q92. Significance of the 2000 possible win for McKinley. Vikings have put this win in their pocket. This would look good for them as Shavers lines up, and it's a 15-footer at the top of the key, and Anthony Shavers puts the Bulldogs in front 2-0.
Smooth jumper there right in front of the foul line.
Webster, tough man-to-man on Martin as Dre comes across the timeline. You got a number 10 going against the number 10 here as we come to the left side of the Fieldhouse floor. Martin now will bring it out to the left wing.
A lot of dribbling.
A lot of dribbling, but he's keeping it alive. Gets it over on the right side. That's Hunter Hirschberger.
Keep an eye on Carter. Full face guard on McCann.
Hirschberger steps into a 6-footer on the right side, hit the bottom of the net. Rebound picked up by Webster. Here come the Bulldogs. Ed Webster foul line, stripped away and stolen by the Vikings. Here comes Dre Martin. Takes off the Newell. Connor Newell drives and scores with the left hand, and we're tied at 2. Connor Newell with his first 2 points of the game.
Pretty play from Martin there, stealing the assist.
The transition for the Vikings on that particular sequence. It's a 2-2 game. Jamar Keys gets the ball into the corner for Ed Webster. Out on top to Thompson. Davey Thompson with that familiar number 11 on the back of his jersey. Gets it to Keys on the left wing. Jamar backing down. Jamar back and spins. Fades, shoots. Around it in. Good touch. Beautiful. Dirk Nowitzki move right there by Jamar Keys. His first two. And the Bulldogs are taking a 4-2 lead. Just getting cranked up here at the Fieldhouse on this Tuesday night. Dre Martin goes inside, put it off the glass, swiped away, picked up by Shavers, down the floor to Thompson. Davey on the right wing behind the three-point line to Keys. Jamar double team. Somebody's got to be open. Somebody's got to be open, and the Vikings took it away. Good play by Geisselman, gets it down the floor for Martin. Here comes Hoover now. Dre on the right wing, down low. Hirschberger turns, shoots, scores.
That's an easy one.
Hunter Hirschberger with his first two. We're 4-4, 5:43 in the first quarter of play. Canton McKinley already sewn up the Federal League Championship for this year.
Yeah, can you remember when the last time somebody was that swept it 12-0?
Does not happen often.
Even Jackson State Championship years, I'm not sure they did it.
Ties,
Yeah.
tri-champions. Bulldogs turn it away. Here comes McCann over on the right side to Hirschberger. Hunter cross court to Martin. Dre going to go baseline, reverses it up and in. Dre Martin with his first two. And the Vikings take their first lead of the evening, 6-4 North Canton. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in the first quarter of play here at the Fieldhouse on Q92. That's Davey Thompson between the circles on the left wing to Keys. Gets it off to Shavers. Anthony back to Webster. Ed with the left-hand dribble, hands it off to Thompson. Davey trying to spin away from trouble, gets it out to Keys. 4:47 to go in the quarter. 6-4 Hoover. Javion Carter gets free just for a minute, dumps it off to Thompson. Davey goes inside, throws up a wild shot. No good, but a foul is called on Hoover.
Pretty good defense so far from North Canton on this side. A couple tie-ups, couple steals, getting their hands on
Being
stuff.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Being aggressive.
At the line for the Bulldogs, number 11, Davey Thompson.
We always mention the Bulldogs want to get this pace in the 60s and 70s and 80s. Hoover's just fine keeping this baby in the 40s and 50s.
Davey Thompson with a free throw, uncharacteristically spins out.
I was just getting ready to say you haven't jinxed him. Yeah, these are going in.
I didn't say a word.
No, and he missed it. That's because you didn't say something.
You must have been thinking of something. Davey trying to split the pair for the Bulldogs. Hoover leads it 6-4. Thompson line right, dips, shoots, scores. Davey Thompson with his first point of the night. 4:40 to go in the first quarter of play. It's a 6-5 Hoover lead here on Q92. Comes Hunter Hirschberger, one of the best in the county, just a junior. Over to Connor, a little between the circles almost on that beautiful Fieldhouse logo here at midcourt. Connor goes right by everybody, but put it off the glass with the left hand though, and it's picked up by Keys. Jamar going coast to coast to the line. I think he got to live with a little hop, and he did not. Referee says that's a turnover, and the ball will go back to the Hoover Vikings.
Keys has got to pitch that ahead. He's got a wide open Carter running out on the wing, somebody else in the middle. You got to give it up. Is that 3 turnovers already?
3 turnovers and 2 out of the last 4 possessions. Here comes Dre Martin and the Bulldogs, or the Vikings rather. They'll go right to left. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter of play here at the Fieldhouse. 6-5 Hoover. Nice pass down low. Geisselman couldn't get it to go. Geisselman got his own rebound back and put it off the glass and scored. So Geisselman with his first 2. Shavers at the other end. Strong to the hole, no good, but Geisselman hammered him on the way up, and the Bulldog sharpshooter Anthony Shavers will shoot 2 line right. 3:51 to go in the first quarter. It's an 8-5 Viking lead here on Q92.
Roman Geisselman really fortunate there. That ball bounced right back to him to go lay it in.
So Anthony Shavers, one of the leading scorers in this Bulldog team this year, again hits the first free throw. Anthony with 3. And the Pups get back to within 2, 8-6.
Last I checked, partner, he was averaging about 14 or 15 a night. This is
How many games did he miss? 2?
I think 3.
3?
I tell you what, the man that just checked in, I like this legacy league.
I do too.
I'm going to tell you, watch this last 4 minutes. He's going to make a difference somewhere.
Shavers missed a free throw. Shaver, Lee went up to get the rebound.
Hey, how long did that
But
take?
a foul
1
on
second.
Hoover.
1 second.
Or no, they called it on McKinley.
Oh, I thought they called that on Newell.
I did too.
Yeah, he did.
It is on Knoll. Yeah. Connor says, "Oh no, over here, Mr. Official. I'll throw the ball inbounds for you."
Legacy Lee already fighting on the box out. Boom. Gets him another possession.
Legacy wearing number 4 for the Bulldogs. Pass way out on top to Shavers. 3:47 clock runs in the first quarter of play. 8-6 North Canton Hoover. 3 fouls on the Vikings already. Pups have yet to been whistled for one yet. Jamar Keys on the baseline, dips his shoulder and gets it over to Thompson on the left baseline. Davey throws it down to Lee. Inside out, Carter fakes the 3. Javion, he gets it off to Davey Thompson. Thompson decides to back it up and survey the scene a little bit. Now he gets it down to Lee. Legacy Lee pounds the ball into the 4. Back to Keys. Jamar for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound picked up by Dre Martin. Bulldogs had the ball there about 30 seconds. Just couldn't get it to go down. 8-6 Hoover. Vikings with the rock. 3:07 to go in the first quarter at the Fieldhouse. McKinley 16-3. Hoover 13-5. Martin shoots a 3. It's good. Ray Martin from downtown. He's got a quick 5. Coach Bluey. 11-6. Hoover by 5. 2:53 to go quarter.
McKinley offensively, partner, still looks so out
stagnant. Shavers goes baseline floater, and it's good off the dribble. Anthony Shavers with 5. It's 11-8 North Canton Hoover. Here come the Vikings now. Steal by Shavers. Anthony's got help if he wants it, but he didn't take it, and he lost the ball. Dre took his pocket, got it down to Hirschberger, over to McCann. And now the Vikings will get into their offense with 2.5 to go in the first quarter. 11-8 Hoover by 3 on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you on this Tuesday night. A very pleasant Tuesday night weather-wise.
Got a car wash. It was beautiful today.
I'm telling you, man. Martin dribbling out on the right side, way behind the three-point line, gets it to Hirschberger. Hunter, little shake, makes his move, and a foul before the shot. I think it's going to be on Jamar Keys.
McKinley foul, number 23,
Here's some mass substitutions for you.
Major Cheek is in. Elder is in for McKinley. John Collins in for Hoover, and Caden O'Lear is also coming in for the Vikings.
Checking in for the Vikings, number 22, John Collins.
2:07 to go in the first quarter. 11-8 is our score. Bulldogs will be in Massillon this Friday. Don't forget, that's an early start. Careful there, John Collins. Almost an overback. Bulldogs and Tigers in Massillon. Tip at 5:45 this Friday. Make a note of that. If you can't make it, we'll be there. We'll have it on Q92. $1:53 to go in the first quarter here. Vikings with a 3-point lead in the ball. Hirschberger with the left-hand dribble and being a little bit more deliberate this time down the floor. Hirschberger getting that high screen from Collins. Goes around the right side. Tried to get a shot off. Anthony Savers says, no, you don't. Hoover now really being pressed. McKinley shoving him further and further away from the basket. Newell steps behind the three-point line. Dumps it to McCann. McCann on the right wing. McCann on the baseline. Cut off. Gets it back to Newell. 1:23 to go in the first quarter. Cheek knocked it away from Newell. Connor gets it back. Connor into the paint. Lost the ball. Stolen by Carter. Javion of the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline. Carter into the paint. Steps. Little floater. Up. Rim. No. Tipped up in the air. Loose on the floor. Shavers gets it on the baseline. Back to Carter. Javion, deep left wing. NBA 3. Off the rim. No good. The rebound picked up by John Collins. And Legacy Lee reached around and got a foul.
I don't know what you think, partner, but I thought both those shots are absolutely awful in that situation. He's got 4-on-3 break.
They settled.
Shoots a floater, and then he shoots a 25-footer. I mean, you got to give it up. Got to give it up.
It's kind of settled there.
Although I will give credit to Coach Spoon and their defense there. They got about 3 30-second shot clock violations on the last possession.
So the Vikings trying to get the ball in, and they do in the backcourt. That's Caden O'Lear. Gets it to Cole O'Lear. Fumbled it. Gets it back on the right side. O'Lear, he's trapped. Oh, boy, he's in trouble now. That's a jump. Tie up. Ball will stay with Hoover. 49 seconds to go in the quarter.
Yeah, the defense on both sides has been awfully impressive. Not much offense yet.
Hoover trying to get it in. They do. O'Lear feeds it to Collins. John on the right side gets to O'Lear. Oh, nice pick and roll. Give and go to Collins. Scoops it up to the left hand and scores. Big man showing a little creativity underneath the basket. Got his first 2. Here comes Shavers behind his back. Down the lane with the left hand off the glass. No. Lee with a follow. No. Rebound picked up by Caden O'Lear. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Here come the Vikings. McCann, top of the foul line, swings it over on the right side. Hirschberger for three. Air ball. Rebound picked up by Legacy Lee. Throws it down to Major Cheek. Major into the paint. Throws a wild one off the glass. No, and a whistle. And a block. Foul on McCann. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hoover playing well. 13-8 over McKinley. Major Cheek going back to the free throw line.
As much pressure full court as McKinley's brought, they really haven't been able to force him into many turnovers yet. Hoover's doing a nice job protecting the basketball.
Major Cheek line right. Free throw up. Back to the rim too strong.
You think McKinley's got a little bit of that first quarter jitter? Trying to get 2,000.
Everything that's going on. Yeah. You almost kind of see that coming a little bit. Major Cheek split the pair. The Major with one. 13-9 Hoover. 16 seconds now to go, and the Vikings assuredly will hold for one as Coach Mike Bluey is up, telling them what to do. Of course, the Bulldogs are going to stop it, and John Collins almost walked. Got it off to McCann. Throws it down to O'Leary. Put it up. No, he missed it. It was out of bounds with 0.5 on the clock, and the Pups will inbound it underneath their basket. Hoover very well could be at 15-9 right now, but it's only a 4-point lead with 0.5 on the clock. Ball comes into Legacy Lee. Legacy from three-quarter core. Under the rim, no good. That's the end of the first 8 minutes of play here at the Fieldhouse. The chase for 2,000 for the Bulldogs. It's 13-9 Hoover after one. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarta Automotive Group on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back at the Fieldhouse, McKinley and Hoover on this Tuesday night. Elders got it on the right wing. Over to Shavers. Anthony behind the three-point line, way out there. Shavers now going to drive the elbow, skips inside, put it up and score. Anthony Shavers with 7.
Absolute grown man drive right there by the number 2.
He can get to the hole so many different ways. Hirschberger now going to go down the paint, flips it up, never got there. Legacy Lee had it, lost it. Hirschberger got it back and put it in. Hunter Hirschberger, right place, right time, right basket. 15-11 Hoover by 4, 7:15 to go in the second quarter of play. Shavers deep on the right wing, gets it over to Cheek. Major at the elbow, cradles it, goes inside with the left hand. No. Shavers with the follow, no. Rebound picked up by Hirschberger. Mike Bluey says, thumbs up. Hunter Hirschberger got fouled. It could be on Elder, could be on Shavers, could be on Major Cheek. It's going to be on Major. Had to be one of those three.
How about this? Another line change.
Wow. 5 in, 5 out. Thompson and Nelson and Webster and McClellan and Keys all in for McKinley. Coach Spoon trying to find the magic here tonight. 15-11 Hoover, under 7 to go in the first half of play here at the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse. And a couple of stragglers coming in late here. You might get 1,800 tonight.
It's a nice crowd.
Kind of hoping for a full house, but take what you can get. Gray Martin going to go baseline ball poked out of bounds and will stay with Hoover. 6:35 to go. One foul in the quarter so far. It's on McKinley. The Pups 16-3. They have shown up the Federal League already. Hoover 13-5, but what a significant win this would be on their resume before the tournament drawings in a couple of weeks. Hirschberger deep on the baseline. Hunter steps back to the 17-footer to beauty. Well, that was pure. Hirschberger with 6. Hoover by 6, 17-11. 6:27 to go in the first half. Thompson driving the baseline, cut off. A lot of grabbing down there and a foul.
I still think, partner, as many guys McKinley's had in the game, they just don't look in sync. And I don't think the last few times we've seen them, they just look out of sorts, trying to find their way still. And
maybe that's a little bit of the issue. The same guy's not playing long enough in stretches at the same time. Keys down low. I mean, they double-teamed him like crazy, and he turned it over, and then Webster says, I'll take that and slam it home. And Webster, the steal and the slam. Webster with his first 2 at 17-13 Hoover. That got the Fieldhouse crowd up for a minute. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Cole O'Leary way out on top to Dre Martin. Working on McClellan. Dre on the elbow. Dre goes in the paint. Hooks it up with the right hand. No. Picked up by McClellan. He threw it away, but Davey Thompson to the rescue. And Davey will throw it down to the sideline to Webster. Down low. There's Nelson. Put it up. No, he missed the easy layup. Rebound, Hirschberger. Throws it all the way down to the other end of the floor. And who was there? McClellan. And he's wearing a white jersey. Turnover Bulldog. Turnover Hoover. Here comes Davey Thompson. 5:25 to go in the first half. 17-13. Hoover by 4 here on Q92. Nelson deep on the left wing for McKinley. Nelson out on top to Webster. Dumps it to Thompson on the right wing. Davey goes into the elbow, into the paint, stops, throws up a wild shot. Didn't get there. Jamar Keys with the rebound. Put it up and put it in. He just muscled that thing home, did Jamar Keys. His 4th point of the night.
If he would play down there all the time, Mark, we said it. I don't know if anybody in the county can stop him. He's so big.
He
so
did
strong.
Saturday night against Harvest.
And he did against Glenn. He had 28 points in the half.
4:45 to go in the first half. 17-15. Vikings by 2. Hoover's with the ball. Dre Martin deep in the left baseline. Now he'll bring it out to the left wing. Goes around the screen. Oh, nice pass to Collins. Put it up and in, but a whistle before the shot. No basket. Following McKinley. 4:35 in the first half. I'll tell you what, Hoover's had 3. That's the 3rd one I can remember tonight. Just beautiful screen and roll, pick and roll down here. They've really worked that to a T.
Yeah. I was going to say, too, when Webster got that dunk, there was about 5.5, 6 minutes left. See, is that a momentum changer for them? Does the crowd get into it a little bit? The crowd, as big as it is, hasn't really got in the game yet.
No. Maybe they're waiting on something really big. Got your inside. That's going to be Geisselman. Put it up, no good, but the tip-in is good by Collins. John Collins makes it a 19-15 Hoover lead, and Keys just fumbled the ball out of bounds. And it will go back to North Canton Hoover. 19-15 Vikings. Nelson out. Shavers in for Coach Sean Witherspoon in his 2nd year patrolling the sidelines here at McKinley. Played here, won a state title here. Assistant coach. They went to Maple Heights, went to Alliance for a year, and now he is back home with the Bulldogs.
Oh, boy.
Here comes Dre Martin across the timeline, picked up by Webster. 4:15 to go in the first half. 19-15. It's Hoover's pace right now, I can tell you that.
Yes.
Martin on the wing. Dumps it inside to Collins. Got Keys up in the air, and then Collins stepped out of bounds.
How did Keys avoid falling on him?
Yeah, may have.
Collins would have been better off just jumping into it.
The Vikings kind of missed an opportunity there to put some points on the board. As we're coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Hoover 19, McKinley 14. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Friends and Family Credit Union, by GMC Heating and Cooling, and by Bell Stores. McClellan at the top of the free throw line. Hands it off to Shavers. Anthony to the right, to the left. The Keys put it up. Nope. He's got his own rebound. Triple team. Put it up. Put it in, and he's fouled. Jamar Keys would not be denied. He's got 6. He's looking for 7 at the free throw line, Jamar Keys.
He's just an animal when he gets at that level.
Absolute beast.
And I'm not going to try to jinx him here, but the kid's got a pretty touch at the free throw line.
Jamar Keys going back to that free throw line, looking for his 7th point of the night. Line right, lets it fly. Pure. He's got 7. So Shavers was 7, Keys was 7. They've got 14 of the McKinley 18. Vikings by 1 with 3:38 to go in the first half of the Fieldhouse.
2-1-2 press here by McKinley.
Hoover gets it across.
There it is.
To Webster with a steal. Uh-oh. Webster up and boom. That's what they wanted to see. Webster with the slam, and it's 20-19 Bulldogs. 3:15 to go in the second quarter of play. The Fieldhouse comes alive for a little bit. Hirschberger coming off a screen. NBA three. No rebound. Geisman back to Hunter. He'll go in with a floater. Blocked by McClellan and out of bounds. It'll stay with Hoover. 3:02 in the first half. McKinley, I believe this is their first lead at 20-19.
Wow. He rocked the rim. And by the way, get to X now. We got it on camera.
Oh.
Come check the video.
That was a ferocious throwdown by Ed Webster. You know, Webster's big enough and strong enough to completely take the rim down. Almost another steal right there, but McCann comes in front of it and gets it, and he almost threw it away, but Connor Knoll picks it up. Connor foul line extended, left wing to Geisselman. Hunter goes inside, floats it up, in, and foul. Hunter Geisselman. Hunter Hirschberger with 8. He'll look for 9 at the line, and a free throw here would put the Vikings back up by 2. Now we're starting to get a little pace.
Yeah, we are.
A little bit. Which is not what Hoover wants, but they're still being very competitive in this ball game here tonight. Is McKinley with 1,999 career wins with the history of the school. They're looking for number 2,000 tonight. Will they get it? They'll have to earn it. Hirschberger up good. Hunter Hirschberger with 9. He leads everybody in scoring tonight. 2:47 to go in the first half. Hoover 22, McKinley 20 on Q92. Pups with 3 fouls, the Vikings with 2. Everybody's got their full allotment of timeouts. Possession arrow would go to Hoover as well. Javion driving the left elbow, and he felt the wrath of a couple of Vikings down there. Hoover foul. It's on Caden O'Lear. That's his first. 2:33 to go first half. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by AWP Safety, the Southway Fence Company, and Ample Storage Units. If you need to store it, amplestorageunits.com. Thompson on the right side to Carter. Over on the baseline to Shavers. Anthony working on Connor Knoll. Shavers going to try to go one-on-one. Not a good idea. Lost it, but it went into the hands of Ed Webster. He lost the ball. Taken away by Hunter Hirschberger. Hoover's playing really good defense tonight. 2:10 to go in the first half of the Fieldhouse. And the group from North Canton hanging right in there. Backdoor pass. Hirschberger put it up on the rim and in. Nice play. Nice pass. Hirschberger in double figures with 11. And the Vikings shove it back out to a 4-point lead, 24-20, with 1:52 to go in the first half of play. Thompson around a Webster screen. He is double teamed. Webster foul line. There goes the 15-footer to beauty. Big man can shoot it too.
Hey, Ed Webster's played a nice half partner.
Woo. Webster was 6. A junior. 24-22.
I mean, both of these teams are junior late.
They are. Next year could be super special for both. I know they want to capitalize on this campaign right now. 1:22 to go in the first half. 24-22 Hoover. Martin went up for the shot, knocked it away. Martin gets it back in the baseline. Out on top to Hirschberger. Hunter about 35, 37 feet away in the left wing. Now he's going to drive it into the elbow, cut off. He'll throw it back out on top to Martin Dre. A couple of spin moves, and he'll back it out with under a minute to go in the first half. Hoover with the basketball and a 2-point lead, 24-22. Dre Martin almost threw it away. Caden O'Lear got it. O'Lear hands it off to Hirschberger. You'll wonder if they'll be able to hold it for the final 45 seconds. Hirschberger working on McClellan. Hirschberger baseline, the blocking foul. McClellan with 42 seconds to go.
Wow. I tell you what, and we always mention shot clock. There's been a lot of long possessions down on that side. And McKinley, though, I mean, credit to Hoover, they're wearing them out. Benefit for the Pups, they've got so many dudes they can keep bringing in the game.
Yeah, if either team gets 2 or 4 more points here in the first half, this is exactly what Hoover wants. Because I don't think anybody's going to get to 30. Connor Newell on the right wing trying to shake Major cheek. There's Connor. Got bumped by Major in the paint. That'll be a foul with 27 seconds to go. And for the Pups, that'll be their 15th foul. So Connor Newell will go over to the free throw line for North Canton Hoover and shoot 2 line left. And the Vikings on top, 24-22.
You can't like that when his coach has been giving them 2 freebies here right at the end of the half.
Newell line left. First free throw is on the way and good. Connor Newell with 3. 25-22 Hoover. Cato there in, and McCann will sit down. Stick around, halftime activities coming up on Q92. We're done here. Newell again, up, good. Connor with 4. He will sit. Cole Oler will check in. 27.5 to go in the first half. 26-22.
Partner, how about only a combined attempted 4 3-pointers all half? That's not normal for high school basketball anymore.
It just goes to show you what kind of game, what kind of rhythm we've got going on tonight. It's almost like they've been told, hey, go for the sure 2 tonight. Backdoor to Shavers. Oh, he lies it in with the right hand. Shavers with 9 as he flew in there and dropped it in the hole. 2 seconds left. 1 second. Hirschberger, top of the key from about 35 feet at the back of the rim. And that's the end of the first half here at the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse. We thought we'd have a good one. We got a good one. 2 quarters in the books. Here tonight, your score. It's North Canton Hoover 26, Canton McKinley 24. Stick around. Halftime activities are coming up. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group right here on Q92.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom, all month with Sarta and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free Sarta fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love Sarta as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Sarta means enduring love.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
From the newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears with the halftime edition of Q92 News, brought to you by Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress. The trial for a woman accused of starting a Canton house fire has been continued with no new date set. 43-year-old Francesca Winston Johnson of Canton was scheduled to be tried January 27th in Stark County Common Pleas Court. Her attorney requested a continuance due to a recent eye injury, which Judge Taryn Heath approved. Winston Johnson is accused of setting clothing on fire in a closet at a 19th Street Northeast home in January 2025. 1 adult and 3 children were inside at the time. The blaze caused about $27,000 in damage, but no one was injured. She faces charges including aggravated arson and endangering children. Washington Township fire officials say no one was hurt in a blaze at a mobile home. Flames broke out just after 7:30 this morning in the 4400 block of Union Avenue. The fire started in the attic and was contained there. A damage estimate was not available. Assistant Chief Don Morrow says firefighters were assisted by crews from Alliance, Homeworth, and Nimishillen Township. The cause is under investigation by the state fire marshal. Union Avenue was temporarily closed while crews worked. In Plain Township, a fire destroyed a mobile home Monday afternoon. Around 4:30, firefighters responded to the 2500 block of Willow Row Avenue Northeast. Chief Howard Hirschberger says crews arrived to find flames underneath and inside the home. Insulation had caught fire while heating frozen pipes. The residents were outside and 1 person was treated for smoke inhalation. The blaze did about $150,000 in damage. Firefighters from Canton and Canton Township assisted at the scene. Canton Police will soon have drones to help in emergency responses. City Council unanimously approved a contract with Brink Drones through Motorola Solutions Monday. The city gets a 1-year free trial with 3 drones, 1 launched from a city building and 2 in patrol vehicles. They can arrive before officers, providing real-time video and audio to respond to crimes, search for missing children, survey fires or hazardous situations, and deliver emergency supplies such as Narcan or EpiPens. If the program continues, the contract could cost about $100,000 per year. The repository reports some residents voiced privacy concerns. Police say cameras will only be used in public spaces. Plain Township trustees have denied a developer's plan to build 120 homes on 59 acres near Ivy Street Northwest. Monday's vote came after a lengthy hearing with about 100 residents. Trustees said the high-density R6 plan didn't fit the neighborhood, lacking amenities like a pool or clubhouse. Neighbors warned of safety risks and impact on open space. Developer K. Hovnanian, Ohio, had proposed homes with 3 to 4 bedrooms, but trustees said the area was better suited for R1 zoning. The Louisville Board of Education approved a 5-year forecast Monday. WDPN's David Schur reports.
The district faces an $11.4 million deficit by fiscal year end 2030 if the 4.0 mil levy fails. The levy is slated to raise $2,562,000 annually with no increase to residents who will continue to pay as currently. The 5-year fixed sum levy will be on the May 5 ballot. The January 30 hiring of high school football coach Matt Farino came to an end February 8th due to his recent discovery of a serious health issue, according to school officials.
The board also accepted donations totaling about $3,700 for the backpack, summer lunch, Little Leopards programs, and the bowling team, along with staff retirements, hiring, and supplemental athletic contracts. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
The Perry Local School District is moving ahead with plans for a new middle school. Site work, including tree removal, is expected to begin in about 2 weeks at Hartwick Park. The new building will combine Edison Middle School and Pfeiffer Intermediate and serve students in grades 5 through 8. The $62 million project is mostly state funded and is scheduled to open in the fall of 2028. An East Liverpool man has been indicted by a Columbiana County grand jury in connection with the death of his pregnant girlfriend. 20-year-old Cameron Martin is charged with 2 counts each of involuntary manslaughter and aggravated vehicular homicide. Police say 21-year-old Stephanie Householder and her unborn child died in July 2025 after an argument led to her exiting the vehicle and being allegedly run over by Martin. He was served with the indictment Saturday. His bond is set at $100,000. Martin is scheduled for arraignment February 26th in Common Pleas Court. A woman is on trial in Mahoning County Common Pleas Court for a 2023 shooting in Youngstown. 29-year-old Robin Johnson of Boardman faces charges of discharging a firearm near prohibited premises and 2 counts of felonious assault, including gun specifications. The Vindicator reports prosecutors say she shot a woman in the shoulder, striking her lung, and claims self-defense isn't valid. Johnson's attorney argues she fired after being attacked during a confrontation on South Avenue. The trial resumed today. A man is being held without bond facing federal threats charges. 47-year-old Charles Ingram of North Bloomfield is accused of posting violent threats online against law enforcement, judges, and political figures. FBI agents found guns and ammunition during a search of his home. A federal judge in Youngstown ruled Monday that Ingram poses a serious danger and will remain in custody while the grand jury reviews the case. We'll return you courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast from 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson. For the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress Halftime Show, I'm Jeff Mears with Q92 News.
All right, overnight tonight, not as cold as we've been. A mainly cloudy sky, our low 27 degrees. Wednesday, a little isolated light snow here and there. A chill in the air, a high near 30. From the 3 News Weather Center, I'm Mark Johnson.
When pizza's on your mind, Bell Stores is ready with hot, fresh Hunt Brothers pizza. Grab a hunk of pizza, perfect for sharing or saving. Top it off with a 20-ounce Coca-Cola. Bell Buddy Rewards members can earn 10 cents off per gallon when you buy the combo. Big flavor, big value. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
We are back. Q92, Q92radiosports.com, all of our social media platforms. You can listen live right now on the Q92 Radio YouTube channel, Q92X, and Facebook. You can also listen on X at Courtside Sam Lee. Welcome back to the Fieldhouse, everybody. Got a good one cooking. It's Hoover 26, McKinley 24. Uncle Leroy's got your halftime numbers.
Yes, sir. After one, Hoover led 13-9. They take a 26-24 lead into the break. Hoover in that first half were 11 of 22 from the field, 50%. Perfect 3-3 at the foul line, just 1 of 3. Distance, 33%. They were pacing that first half by Hertzberger. He's got 11 to lead all scores. Kent McKinley, 10 of 20, perfect 50%. 4 of 7 from the foul line for 57%, and only attempted 2 tries. 0 of 2 from 3. Anthony Chambers has 9 to pace the Bulldogs here in the break. And holy moly, is that pep band loud.
My ears are bleeding, as the late, great Joe Tate once said. Holy smokes. 26-24 Hoover. Third quarter getting ready to go. Q92. Hope you can hang out with us here tonight. If you know some friends that want to know what's going on in the game, spread the word. Tell them where they can catch the ball game tonight. On social media platforms, on the stream, and of course, good old terrestrial radio. We're rocking on Q92. Hoover in the black, Bulldogs in the white. North Canton's got the ball to start the third quarter of play. Dre Martin's going to go right to the hoop, and Webster poked it out of bounds. 9 seconds into the quarter. Hoover with the ball on top, 26-24.
Their hands are so quick. I feel like they blow by, and wham, here they come right back.
So the Vikings will inbound the basketball. Way out on top she goes to Geiselman. Gets it off to, what do we got already? Whistle away from the ball, and I think Davey Thompson just picked up the foul.
That's a silly one, huh?
So first foul of the quarter on the Bulldogs. That's Thompson's first foul. 26-24 Hoover. Just getting rolling here in the third quarter at the Fieldhouse as McKinley goes for their 2,000th win in the history of their basketball program. McCann being hounded by Shavers. Dumps it over on the left side to Hirschberger. Hunter picked up by Keys. Hunter good 30 feet away on the left wing behind both three-point lines here. Hirschberger gets a screen by Newell. Hunter, he went down awkwardly on his ankle. Lost the ball, but Martin picks it up at the top of the key. Keep your eye on Hirschberger now. Kind of bent that ankle a little bit as he lost control. 7:20 to go. Hirschberger at the top of the three-point line. Again, trying to get a screen from Newell. Ball goes into the hands of McCann. He'll fire the 17-footer to the left elbow. It's up and it's good. Brady McCann with his first 2 points of the night.
That's his first shot attempt, partner.
28-24, Hoover by 4. 7 minutes to go in the third. Webster inside. That's too easy. And Webster with his 8th point of the ball game. 28-26, Hoover by 2.
He hasn't missed yet. Perfect 4 of 4 from the field with 2 huge dunks.
Hunter Newell will bring it across with 6:45 to go, third quarter. Hoover with the ball. That's Dre Martin, right side to Hirschberger. Hunter picked up by Shavers. McCann way out there for the 3. Back of the rim. No rebound picked up by Thompson. Here come the Bulldogs. Right to left Davey in transition. Keys put it up. No! Out of bounds. Whose ball, Mr. Referee? Wow, it'll stay with McKinley.
What a pass by Davey Thompson.
Right?
Split.
Some better passes than I saw from Drake May on Sunday. 6:28 to go in the third quarter, 28-26.
He didn't have to do that to poor Drake.
Yeah.
The pride of the Carolina Tar Heels.
He got a lot of football left in him. There's Javion down on the block to Jamar Keys. Whistle, foul, Geisselman. So Hoover racks up their first foul in the third. 6:14 to go, 28-26 Vikings. Don't forget Friday, McKinley at Massillon here on Q92. We'll talk to you around 5:45 on Friday. A little earlier start in Tigertown. Another foul is called.
This last 30 seconds eerily reminded me of that Glen McKinley game we had earlier this year.
So Dre Martin just picked up the foul, second on Hoover. Davey Thompson to throw it in for the Pups. Gets it to Webster deep on the left wing, picked up by Martin. Hands it off Shavers. Anthony gives it out on top to Davey Thompson. Thompson at the foul line extended. Now he's going to drive into the paint. Picks up his dribble, throws it down to Webster. Webster got through three Vikings, went to the hole and laid it in. Webster, the smooth lefty with 10, and we are tied at 28. Long three, left wing, good. McCann hits the triple right in front of the Hoover bench. So McCann with a quick five. At the other end of the floor, it's Shavers in the corner for three. Good. Anthony Shavers with a dozen. Now we're picking up a little bit. 31-31, Hoover McKinley at the Fieldhouse. 5:28 to go, third quarter. You're in this big Federal League battle, and a lot of other goodies on the line tonight as well. McCann double teamed on the right wing, threw it across to Martin. He's got an open three. No, rebound picked up by Shavers. Here come the Bulldogs, right to left. Anthony on the left wing. Shavers making his move on Newell. Gets it back on top to Carter. Back to Shavers. Cross court Webster. Ed, 17-footer. Up, in, out. Nope. Rebound Hirschberger. Pulls it down for Hoover.
First miss for Webster.
Had a good look, too. Baseball pass. Tried to get it down to Geisselman. No. Javion Carter at the other end of the floor. Saved it to Webster. Put it up. Put it in. And Webster with 12. Vikings got a little sloppy there. And the Bulldogs made him pay. McKinley 33 and Hoover 31. 4:39 clock runs. Third quarter at the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse. Martin into the paint. Whistles the ball to Hirschberger. Hunter driving the baseline. Put it up and put it in. Hunter Hirschberger with 13. And Mike Louie says, give me a timeout. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. It's Hoover 33, McKinley 33 with 4.5 to go in the third quarter. We'll keep it here.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't think they... For a second, I thought maybe the referees thought it was a full and Bully wanted a 30, but I think something else.
I think.
Any idea?
I'm guessing somebody from McKinley walked by and gave a little pleasantry or shove to somebody on the Hoover bench, and they staring right at it and said nothing.
So it is going to stay a 30, and I think we're back in business. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Q92, the place to be every Tuesday and Friday night for the best high school basketball coverage in the area. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, good to be with you again tonight. 33-33, Bulldogs and Vikings here at the Fieldhouse. McKinley coming right to left. Here comes Davey Thompson Jr. They'll bring it across. Hoover now looks like, yeah, they're going man. Thompson goes inside with the right hand, no, but a foul beforehand. And it's on McCann.
A lot of touch fouls on this.
Yep. Hoover's third foul in the quarter. McKinley's got one. Hoover's called the only timeout of the night. Here comes Jamar. Jamar Keys trying to shake. Got double team. Oh, nice pass. Ed Webster cutting right to the hole and pops it home. He's got 14. 45-33. Here comes that vaunted McKinley full court man-to-man pressure now. Connor Newell gets it across to Martin. No problems there for Hoover. McCann going to shoot that long three. That one's off the rim, no good. Volleyball up in the air a couple of times, picked up by Thompson. Down to Javion. He's going to drive and lay it up and in with the right hand and score. Javion Carter with his first two. Bulldogs their biggest lead of the night at 4, 37-33 with 3:37 to go in the third quarter. Martin gets it across the timeline on the right side to Hirschberger. Hunter way out there hits the three. Hirschberger with 16. That one didn't touch the rim.
They needed that one, though, didn't they?
Sure did. 37-36 Bulldogs. Keys in the corner for three. Good! Jamar Keys from downtown. He is the third Bulldog in double figures already. 40-36 Hoover. Hirschberger at the other end of the floor for North Canton. Gets it out on top to Martin. Hunter on the wing. Hirschberger going baseline. Got around Webster, and Webster had to reach out and grab him. And a foul. 3:03 to go in the quarter. 40-36 Bulldogs by 4.
It's crazy to me the answers. What I mean by that is Hoover hit the three, get momentum, they push it right back and bang. They get it right back.
It's like coming in.
Yeah, from 4 to 1, from 1 to 4, just bing, bing, bing.
Yeah. All right, Caden O'Leary is in for Hoover. John Collins is in for Hoover. Webster sits down, and Legacy Lee checks in for Coach Sean Weatherspoon. Vikings with the ball. Collins on the block. Collins stolen away by Carter. It's a 1-on-2. Javion went high in the air and put it off the glass and missed everything. Here comes Hirschberger. Hunter's going to go coast to coast. Newell for three. Good. Hunter Newell with 7 hits. A 40-39 game.
He knew it, too. He looked right at the bench as he shot it.
That was nothing but net for Connor Newell. Keys on the left wing. He'll step back and shoot a three. Go! Jamar Keys with 13.
What was that answer I was talking about?
I'm telling you.
It's amazing.
2:25 in the third quarter. 43-39 Bulldogs by 4. Martin gets it over on the top of the key to Cade O'Leary. Back to Dre, picked up by Carter. Carter stole the ball. Javion Carter, one-on-one, is going to go inside, lay it up. No! Good defense by Martin. But Legacy Lee's got the rebound. Blocked by Collins. Picked up by Jamar Keys. He fumbled the ball out of bounds. It'll go back to Hoover. Up and down we go at the field house.
Hey, infuse more of this third quarter action into our mains. This has been fantastic.
It has. This has been good hoops. Hope you're enjoying it on Q92. Sam Burke and Lee Foster with you tonight.
This feels like old school Federal League hoops. Just action.
Just going at it. Nobody backing down in this building tonight. Hirschberger on the baseline. Gets it to Newell. Connor coming off the screen for three. It's good! Connor Newell now starting to smoke from outside. He's got 10. And the Vikings are within 1, 43-42. Bulldogs with a $1:45 in the third. Carter on the wing. Javion goes right by everybody, goes to the glass and scores. Carter with 4. What do we got here? Referee stepped in, and
they got Legacy Lee for a foul, but I'm not sure what he did.
Is it a foul or a warning?
Okay. No, they called the foul. Or no, they didn't.
No, I think they just a little warning there.
DJ Britton to the game.
First time we've seen him tonight for McKinley with a $1:30 in the third quarter.
2-2-1 zone here from McKinley in the half court. You don't see this often.
45-42 McKinley.
They did this with McCann on the bench, so maybe a good call here. As long as you can keep it out of Newell and Hirschberger.
Newell got free, up and under move. 15-footer crawls over the rim. No rebound, picked up by Shavers. Bulldogs on the run again. Carter on the left wing. Almost fumbled it. Matter of fact, he did and was able to keep the dribble alive. Bulldogs with a basketball. 45-42 McKinley at the field house. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs looking for history in the making tonight here for their 2000th win. Keys with an offensive foul. He lowered the shoulder on Collins, and that'll be on Jamar, and that will be his third.
Great play by the quarterback there. He baited him and set it right up.
So Keys will have to come out.
Here comes McCann, too. If they're going to sit in that zone, he's going to add another shooter to move by Coach Louis.
So Keys will sit down with 13 points, but 3 fouls. McCann back in for Hoover. He has 5 on the night. 48 seconds to go, third quarter. Coach Spoon working the officials over at the other end of the floor. Here comes Cole O'Leary for the Vikings. Gets it off to Hirschberger. 38 seconds to go in the third. Things are getting juicy at the field house. 45-42 McKinley. Hirschberger line, lane. Lost control, fumbled it out of bounds. Ball goes back to McKinley with 29 seconds to go.
AWP scoreboard update after 3. Green 56, Jackson 52. Are the Bulldogs turning it on late again?
Tell you what.
Got their first Federal League win
Gave
last Friday.
McKinley all they can handle in the overtime.
Yes.
And now giving Jackson all they can handle.
McKinley's got to take the last one here, right?
20 seconds to go, and it's into the hands of the quarterback on the floor, Davey Thompson. And he'll give it to Anthony Shavers. 12 seconds to go. Shavers lost it, got it back, goes inside, put it up and in with the right hand. Anthony Shavers. 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. Here comes Connor Knoll with 2. Connor Knoll with 1. Connor from half court didn't get it off, and that's the end of the third quarter. So a little flurry by the Bulldogs as we go to the fourth quarter at the field house in McKinley. 8 minutes away from their 2000th career win in the history of the school. Will they get it, or will the Vikings steal the thunder? 47-42 Bulldogs. We're back on Q92 after this timeout.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom all month with Sarta and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free Sarta fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love Sarta as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Sarta means enduring love.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members. With a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back, everybody. Good to be with you on this Tuesday night. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster on Q92. 47-42, Camp McKinley Bulldogs with the lead as we start the fourth quarter at the field house. Davey Thompson over on the right side, picked up by Cole O'Lear. Davey, top of the three-point line. Davey elbow from 17. Up and good, Davey Thompson. Only his third point tonight.
McKinley won that third quarter 23-16 to push their lead to 5 after 3, partner.
Here come the Vikings now. Cross-court pass for Newell. Way out there. 3-ball no. And the rebound, Lee and Geisselman go at it. And it's going to be a tie-up. And the possession arrow will keep it down here to the right, and it will be Hoover ball.
Tell you what, I don't mind that no 3. He hit 2 in a row, little heat check, let one fly.
7:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. McKinley 49, Hoover 42. Vikings could use a hoop. O'Lear in the corner for 3. Nope. Rebound off of Legacy Lee. It'll stay with Hoover. With 7:20 to go. Here comes McCann back in for the Vikings, and Kate O'Lear will sit down. McKinley 16-3, Hoover 13-5. Tonight's game on Q92, brought to you in part by Luca in Basil downtown, by Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. Morris Brothers since 1980, and ample storage units. McCann deep in the corner gets it to O'Lear, and Kate will bring it up to the top of the key. Don't forget, after tonight's game, we'll have our player of the game presented by Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland. That's coming up after tonight's game. O'Lear to Newell. Connor for 3 in the corner. It's good. Wow. Man. They needed that in a bad way. Newell's got 13 right in front of his Hoover teammates. 6:48 left to go in the game, and the Bulldog lead has been chopped to 4. Hoover 49, Kent McKinley 45 here on Q92. Hope you are enjoying the ball game as much as we are bringing it to you. Legacy Lee now fakes left, goes baseline, cut off, throws it in the paint. Shavers comes out of there with it, put it up. No, Shavers tipped it. No, loose on the floor, coming up by Cole O'Lear. And the point guard will bring it across the timeline for Coach Mike Bluey. 6:20 left to go in this one. 45, Pups by 4. Hirschberger, he needs to get something cooking, and a foul is called on Anthony Shavers.
I kind of agree with Shavers. Hirschberger kind of threw a little forearm shiver out there, a little shimmy.
They've been going at it. Legacy Lee out. Jamar Keys will come back in. Yeah, I think we're going to be right around.
Your number's probably pretty
I think we're going to be around 1,800 tonight.
I hate when you're right.
I wanted to be wrong. I wanted more people to be here, but Connor Newell's going to shoot that three. It's good again. He says, "Get off me." Wow. Connor Newell, 16 for the curly redhead. It's 49-48. The Vikings are within one. 5:55 to go in the game. Keys whips it on the right side to Shavers. Anthony with a left-hand dribble. Comes over to Thompson. Davey can't get in the paint. He's forcing his way down there. Put up a tough shot and scored. Wow. Davey Thompson with the heart of a lion.
How did he get that up and in?
I have no idea. He's got 5, does Davey Thompson. And it's 51-48 Bulldogs. 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter at the mecca of high school basketball, the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse. Newell on a screen. Ball slapped away by Carter. Javion Carter, 1-2 to the hoop. Brings it up and in. Javion Carter's got 6. Bulldogs shove it back out to 5 at 53-48. Here come the Vikings now with the basketball and 5:10 left to go in the game. Hoover's got 4 timeouts. McKinley's got 5. Hirschberger, he's going to have to get hot. Dumps it to Geisselman. Carter stole the ball. Here comes McKinley now. Webster running the floor. Dumps it to Chambers with the right hand and score. Shavers with 16. Here comes Hirschberger. Vikings down by 7 again. Who's going to bail them out? O'Leary. McCann 3. No. Rebound. Keys in the backcourt. Throws it across the timeline to nobody. And it goes out of bounds. Back to Hoover. Oh,
hey,
my goodness.
The big man comes up the sideline, one-handed scoop pass. Get on 2 feet and find somebody.
And a timeout on the floor. The Bulldogs will take a full. And this is a GMC heating and cooling timeout. Let's take it with them. 4:34 to go in this one. McKinley 55 and Hoover 48. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarta Automotive Group on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season, and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to the Fieldhouse. It is roaring tonight. 4:34 left to go in the game. Canton McKinley 55, North Canton Hoover 48. Bulldogs looking for their 2,000th win in the school history. If they can hold on tonight, Hoover would love nothing more than to spoil the party. Geisselman at the top of the key. Gets it over to Newell. Picked up by Carter. Connor in front of the Hoover bench trying to shake free. Connor now to the top of the key. Connor picked up by Carter. Throws the ball inside to Geisselman. Goes inside. Blocked by Webster. That big left paw got up there and blocked it. Transition at the other end of the floor. Elder tried to get it across the timeline, and he was fouled by Connor Newell. That's the second foul on Hoover as a team, and the second on Connor Newell.
Shout out to my guy, Justin Shepard. Safety knows Gary well. Little guy, Gary. Gary, hope you feel better, buddy. He's feeling a little sick today, but they're at home locked in. Little man's eating some soup, trying to recover.
Hey, soup is good for the soul.
That's right.
4:08 to go here. McKinley by 7. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee, and Ameriprise Financial and our guru, Nate Blair, putting your money to work for you. That's Ameriprise Financial. And a turnover. Here come the Vikings. Hirschberger going to try to split the double team. Not a good idea. Lost the ball. Carter throws it down for to Elder. Elder's going to go inside. Double pump. Put it off the glass and scored. That is Jalen Elder, and it is now a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. 57-48 now with 3:42 to go. Stick around after tonight's game. We'll have stats, analysis, highlights, scores, and, of course, our player of the game presented by Howard Hanna, real estate agent Nathan McFarland. Also check out the AWG Safety Scoreboard as well. Just taking a look at that right now for McKinley. Shavers with 16, Webster 14, Keys 13. For the Vikings, Newell and Hirschberger with 16 apiece. 3:39 left to go in this baby. 57-48. Hoover needs a bucket in a big way. Newell on the right wing. Picked up by Thompson. Connor almost traveled. Got it to Collins. He almost traveled. Gets it back on the right wing. Hoover out of sync here the last 15 seconds. 3:18 to go. Newell gets in lane. Goes inside. Thompson reached up. And a foul. Wow. Davey Thompson just picked up number 2. 3:15 left. Still 57-49. The Bulldogs by 9.
Second team foul. You got Webster 14, Keys 13.
Yes, sir.
Anybody? No one else in doubles, correct?
Shavers got 16.
Okay, Shavers.
I got 6 for Carter, 2 for Elder, 1 for Chink, and that's it. 57-49. Connor Newell trying to get a couple of free throws, and he does. So Connor with 18.
So he's played a heck of a game.
He has. He leads all scorers tonight for both these teams. 3:09 left to go at the Fieldhouse. 57-50, Pups by 7. Elder on the wing. It's out on top to Webster. They'll run that 3-man weave to Davey Thompson. Davey on the right wing, out on top the Keys, about 30 feet away between the circles. Gets it off to Carter. Davey on over to Webster. Webster going to go baseline. Jumper from 15, a little bit short. Rebound picked up by Connor Newell. Here come the Vikings. They're down by 8. Martin's going to drive baseline. Open man is Hirschberger. Couldn't get it off. Newell says, I'll shoot that 3. He got another one. Connor Newell, 21. Big 3 for the Vikings. And Mike Bluey says, let's take a timeout.
Hey, how about Sam Darnold? How about we got our own Red Rocket heating up here in the Fieldhouse?
How about this young man? 2:37 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. But now it's McKinley 57. North Canton Hoover 53. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, good to be with you on this Tuesday night at the Fieldhouse. Friday night will be in Massillon. Bulldogs, Tigers. Special start time, 6. Check it, 5:45 on Friday on Q92. That's 5:45 on Friday.
How about Newell's got 17 of his 21 here in the second half.
The sharpshooter. Well, wasn't that long ago, he hit a game-winning 3 at Massillon as the Vikings beat the Tigers earlier in the season. That was a heck of a game.
Oh, man. I'd like to see those two meet down the road.
Ooh, we might. All right, here we go. 2:32 left to go in the – I'm going to say 2:32 to go in regulation.
Oh,
because you never know.
Oh, boy.
57-53. Bulldogs just turned it over. Here comes Dre Martin and Hoover. 2:15 left. Vikings with the pumpkin. They're down 4. Dre on the left wing. Martin goes into the paint. Circles around, trying to get away from Shavers. Martin keeps the dribble alive. Way out on top of the Geisman. He almost went over and back, but he did stay on this side of the court. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go in the game. Geisman gets it to Martin. Dre on the baseline. Double teamed by a couple of Bulldogs. He's able to squirm out of it. Gets it to Geisman, or Hirschberger. Hunter way out there on the left wing. 1:45 left to go in the game. Hirschberger looking for the screen. Nobody home. Hunter throws it on the baseline to Collins. Back to Hirschberger. Hunter elbow. Give and go to Collins. Foul. Boy, they were ultra patient there.
Yes, they were.
1:36 left. McKinley 57, Hoover 53. Let's see here. McKinley has 3 fouls in the quarter, Hoover with 1. Bulldogs have 4 timeouts. Hoover's got 3. The possession arrow will go to McKinley. Ball comes into Collins. Boy, if Hoover gets a basket here, look the heck out. Hirschberger on the wing, picked up his dribble, got it to Newell. Connor with the left hand, back to the right hand. 1:24 left to go. Vikings down by 4 with the ball. Hirschberger around Thompson. Hirschberger cut off, got it to Newell. 3. Oh, he got another one! Connor Newell is in fuego. He's got 24. It's 57-56 Bulldogs with 1:05 to go at the Fieldhouse on Q92. Little Fieldhouse magic. Keys for 3. Good! Jamar Keys with 16.
The answer again.
Wow. 50 seconds to go. Bulldogs 60, Vikings 56. Does Connor Newell have another 3 left in him?
Shavers isn't leaving him.
45 seconds to go. Martin to Newell. Connor for 3. That was deflected by Shavers. Picked up in the air by the Bulldogs. They threw it away. Hirschberger 3. Good! Hirschberger for 3. And a timeout on the floor. Oh! Hey, 34 seconds to go in the game. It's McKinley 60 and Hoover 59. How do you like it?
Partner Jamar Keys, as big as he's played offensively, making the big 3, doing these things. 3 huge turnovers in this fourth quarter, just careless. Hold the ball, get into a guard, and get out of the way. You've got a 4-point lead with 30 seconds left. All you got to do is dribble it out and get fouled.
How many twists and turns has this game had in the last 3 minutes?
Unbelievable.
34 seconds left to go. It's McKinley 60, Hoover 59. You're listening to Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Sam Bergman and Lee Foster from the Fieldhouse.
After we didn't get many triples in that first half, Hoover's made
Picking up for it now.
9 of them in the second half. 9 of 14. Connor Newell 6 out of 7. Woo. Absolutely in fuego.
Oh, the old Fieldhouse is shaking now. 34 seconds left to go. McKinley 60. Hoover 59. Stick around postgame show when we're done. McKinley trying to get their 2,000th win. Hoover trying to be the villain tonight at the Fieldhouse. And here we go.
I'm going to get Keys out of the way and let somebody else handle this.
34.8 to go. Ball comes into Carter. Javion to Webster. Throws it to Thompson. Davey across the timeline of the fourth court with 28 seconds to go. And a whistle and a foul. Hey, Hoover's got a foul. They've only committed 2.
They got 3 more to give?
Yeah, still 27 seconds to go, but 1-point game, and again, you still got to commit 2 more to get the, you got to commit 3 more to get them to the line.
Both teams with about 13, 14 turnovers apiece. But they just get the ball in bounds.
Whistle? What happened?
I think they called a foul off the ball, which is really smart.
Yeah, because they want to get, Hoover just wants to get fouls totaled up. That's going to be on Dre Martin. That'll be his second. So that'll be the 3rd team foul on Hoover. We'll see if they do it again.
They probably will.
Thompson will throw it. Sideline left to Carter. Javion fumbled the ball away, but it went off of Caden O'Lear. 25 seconds to go, and the Bulldogs will inbound it once again.
I'm telling you, the ball security with McKinley, I mean, you get tournament time and you're going to turn it over. But honestly, both teams, they got to take care of the basketball.
24.9 to go. Ball comes at the half court, and Martin and Thompson almost a steal by Dre Martin, but he ends up getting the foul. That'll be the 4th on Hoover. 23.7 left to go. 60-59, McKinley by 1. And the Bulldogs will inbound at sideline right in front of the Hoover bench here at the Fieldhouse.
I think this is better for McKinley. You can get off of that corner where they were at.
Shavers looking. Got it into Webster. Webster breaks free, throws it down to Carter. Lost it. Javion got it back, and he's fouled again by Dre Martin. And that's his 4th.
They're lucky that Carter couldn't catch that flip at the Shavers, or they get 2 quick ones.
18.8 seconds to go. That's the 5th team foul on Hoover. That will put the Bulldogs at the free throw line with a 60-59 McKinley advantage. And who's it going to be? Javion Carter will shoot to line left for McKinley. Javion Carter tonight, 6 points. A couple of big ones here. If he makes them both, it would make it a 3-point lead. Hoover. Still with 2 timeouts remaining. Carter, first free throw up. Good. Javion Carter with 7. That makes it a 2-point game, 61-59. Bulldogs by 2 at the Fieldhouse, trying to get their 2,000th win in the history of the school.
Did we expect anything less than
No,
this?
we did not.
Oh, my goodness.
Neither did the experts.
Hey, you might get overtime. He makes this, Noel for 3, see you for bonus ball at the Fieldhouse.
Javion Carter trying to give McKinley a 3-point lead. Lets it fly. It's good. Carter with 8. Here we go. 18.8 seconds left to go. Bulldogs by 3. Vikings with the ball. They're going to play for 1. Timeout, Mike Bluey. Timeout, Hoover. 12 seconds to go. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. 62-59 McKinley. It's a full timeout. We'll keep it here.
So where are you going here, partner? What do you think?
Well, I'm looking for number 24. That's my first option. And my next option would be Hunter Hirschberger. I don't think I'm going to use, I'm not going to use either as a decoy. I'm just going to, hey, one of you two guys got to make a play. Now, I wouldn't mind it if it was in the hands of Dre Martin either, but he's got to be careful because he's got 4 fouls. And I think I'm going to leave it in the hands of 32 or 24.
I think if it was me, I'm getting Noel in the corner. So I know you have no help coming. If Hirschberger wants to drive that way, they won't leave Noel.
Oh, let me ask you this. Are you for sure going to go for 3?
Not if I get a quick 2.
Okay.
Because I think if I can get a 2 in the first 2 or 3 seconds, I can slap it. I can call timeout first, and then foul again. I can make 2 free throws and give yourself another shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go for 3 here myself either.
Now, if McKinley blows up the opening action off the out-of-bounds play, you're down to 6 or 7 seconds, you don't have a choice. You've got to go for 3. But if they can somehow get a quick 2 out of this.
You know, 12 seconds is a lot of time in a 3-point game.
Yeah, I mean, this is when all these sideline out-of-bounds plays that nobody thinks matters come into play.
You better believe it.
That's your special situations here for late game scenario.
All right, who's going to throw it in? You always keep your eye on the guy who throws it in, too.
And
Connor Newell.
And by the way, he might throw it into Hirschberger and watch Martin screen for him away.
Ball comes into Hirschberger. Hunter Hirschberger on the wing, trying to drive the baseline, cut off. 7 seconds to go. Newell trying to get open for a 3. Connor in the corner for a 3. Hit the backboard. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go back to McKinley with 2.9 seconds left to go in the game. And the Pups are on top by 3. They just could not get open.
All you need to do here, partner, is just get the ball in bounds.
Just get the ball in bounds. That's all you need. That's all you need to do. Ball into the hands of Major Cheek. Cheek looks. He looks. He looks. He looks. He gets it into Davey Thompson. Thompson in the corner is fouled with 1.4 seconds left to go. 1 out of 2 will do it as the Fieldhouse crowd can sense number 2,000 here at the Fieldhouse.
Hey, of all the guys to go,
this is who you want at the line if you're McKinley.
Here's your guy.
And that is Davey Thompson. He can salt this one away. He's got 2 coming. Line left, Thompson up. Good. That should put it on ice. Davey Thompson with 6, McKinley 63, and Hoover 59. Thompson's got 1 more coming. If he gets it, he'll have lucky number 7. It's up. It's good. 1.4 seconds left to go. The ball comes into Connor Newell. He'll let it fly. No good. And that's the end of the ball game. And Kent McKinley High School has picked up their 2,000th career win in the history of the school. And appropriately, they do it here at the Fieldhouse. Your final score, Kent McKinley 64 and North Canton Hoover 59. As they say in the business, there's a lot to unpack here tonight, so we'll take a break. We'll come back with the big postgame show coming up. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarta Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
When you're short on time but big on hunger, Bell Stores has you covered. Bell Stores is serving up warm, savory pepperoni rolls perfect for lunch, after school, or dinner on the go. Right now, Bell Buddy Rewards members can pair a pepperoni roll with a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Hot food, cold drinks, real savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and a cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
Looking for your home for local sports? Head over to Q92radiosports.com, the official website of Q92 Sports Network. Catch every live broadcast of high school games and Mount Union sports. Stay up to date with the latest local sports stories. Check scores from around the area and never miss a game with our full broadcast schedule. It's everything sports all in one place. Q92radiosports.com, your local sports connection.
Love endures, even for 2.5 centuries. Celebrate 250 years of loving freedom, all month with Sarta and Ohio Loves Transit. Join us for free Sarta fixed route rides for everybody on Friday, February 13th. You'll love Sarta as much as we do. Plus, tell us your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Salute America's 250th anniversary all month. Join us February 13th for free rides and share your story of independence at lovesarta.com. Sarta means enduring love.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media. You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse as the celebration continues as Canton McKinley Bulldogs have taken down that banner that once said 1,999 wins. It now says 2,000. And the folks are really enjoying it here. Don't forget to make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms later on tonight. We'll have video, a lot of great photos, some interviews. That'll be all coming up later on tonight. So be sure you're checking back with us on Q92 Sports, on X, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can also check us out at Courtside Sam Lee. We got some good stuff up there for you. I'll be resharing some stuff. So good times tonight here at the field house, and what a game. The Bulldogs, yeah, it was a really, really good game, and McKinley wins it. They go to 17-3, and the Vikings with the loss drop to 13-6. But we wanted a good game. We got a good game. Yeah. I mean, it basically went down to the last couple of seconds. All right, also, we're going to have some AWP scoreboard updates for you as well, so stick around for that. Right now, let's tell you about tonight's game being brought to you in part by Sarta, by the Sarta Automotive Group, by Ameriprise Financial and our guru, Nathan Blair, by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Portside with Sammy B. and Lee, by Luca in Basel downtown, two of downtown Canton's premier restaurants. Since 1980, Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton by Ample Storage Units. If you need to store it, Ample Storage Units is there for you. By Howard Hanna, real estate agent Nathan McFarland, by the Southway Fence Company, and by AWP Safety. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Bell Stores. We always keep the family on hold. By the Friends and Family Credit Union. Always a good time to bring a friend into the family. And by GMC Heating and Cooling. 64-59 Bulldogs. Uncle Leroy's got the stats on this one.
Let's fire it up, buddy. After one, Hoover led 13-9. Took a 26-24 lead at the break. McKinley steamed ahead in that third quarter, taking a 5-point lead, 47-42, and they held on to win 64-59 tonight over North Canton Hoover. For Hoover, they'll drop to 13-6, 8-3 inside the Federal League. In the ball game, as a team, Hoover 22 of 41 for 53%, perfect 5 of 5 at the foul line, and 10 of 18 for 3 for 55%. They played 6 at the score column tonight, 2 in double figures, led by the junior redhead, the sharpshooter. He finishes with a game-high 24 points. Partner, he scored 20 of those in the second half, including 6 huge threes. Hunter Hirschberger finishes with 19, Trey Martin with 5, Roman Geiselman with 2, Brady McCann with 5, and John Collins, the quarterback, with 4 to round out the scoring for North Canton. Canton McKinley. Coach Spoon said, I want to win 17. If we get 17, that's 2,000 for all of us. And they got it. 17-3 they improved to. They go a perfect 12-0 and sweep the Federal League. And we talked about it earlier.
Wow, how about that?
I don't know how many times in the past 2 decades I've seen somebody sweep it. I mean, it's not common. I guess
it's not easy to do.
Montgomery did it in 2003 when he had the 20-0 year. But other than that, I don't really remember a time. For McKinley in the ballgame, they were 26 of 43 for 60%, 8 of 11 at the foul line for 72%, 4 of 6 for 67%. And the pep band's back. The Bulldogs placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the scoring column. 3 in double figures tonight. They were led by the tandem of Anthony Chavers and Jamar Keys. Both scored 16 points. They combined to go for a perfect 4 of 4 in that second half for the Bulldogs from 3. Ed Webster, he finishes with 14. Davey Thompson with 7, including the 2 free throws to ice it late for the Pups. Javion Carter had 8. Major Cheek has 1. And Legacy Lee with 2 points. Like my partner says, it all adds up. I do have a score update here for you. AWP scoreboard update. Final, Jackson 66, Marine 62. Perry 50, Lake 35.
Coming down the stretch here in the Federal League and coming down the stretch here in 2025, 2026.
Don't forget to follow us later. Courtside Sam Lee on X. Get all those scores. Post all the scores from around Stark County. Get you those updates brought to you. We're a proud sponsor of AWP and our scoreboard.
That's right. So check that out at Courtside Sam Lee on X and Instagram. That's at Courtside Sam Lee. And don't forget, be on the lookout for our social medias tonight. Q92, Facebook, X, Instagram, Twitter, Q92, YouTube. We'll have some great photos, some videos. I think we're going to have an interview with Coach Spoon. Our guy Jay Wilhelm is down there trying to conduct that. That'll be up on our social media platforms a little bit later on tonight as well. My God, this band is so loud. All right, we got one more order of business to take care of, and that is our player of the game, presented by Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland.
Holy Moses, they are pumping that baby in, aren't they?
This is tough.
Oh, wow. My ears are bleeding.
They're bleeding. My ears have already been in and out of surgery.
Player of the game. Let's see here. I would probably go Chavers. Keys made the 3 big threes in the second half. Didn't miss one. But I thought his turnovers were costly to let Hoover back into the game.
Hoover back in. Yeah.
And Chavers on the defensive end, on the offensive end, I would say Anthony Chavers, our Howard Hanna player of the game, brought to you by our proud realtor, Nathan McFarland, is our player of the game tonight. Chavers finished with 16 points, played great defense, super active, slowing down Brady McCann and Hirschberger as much as possible, and I think he's very well deserved.
All right, so Anthony Chavers is our HHPOG, our Howard Hanna real estate agent player of the game, brought to you by our good friend Nathan McFarland. Well, 2000 is in the books for the Bulldogs, and they get it done in fairly dramatic fashion here tonight. And most importantly, I think a lot of people would agree they did it at the field house.
Yes, sir.
And that's where it should have been done. That's going to wrap it up here from the Camp Memorial Fieldhouse. For my partner Lee Foster, for our good buddy Jay Wilhelm helping us out tonight on social media. And thanks to Mr. Rainsberg back in the studio for doing a great job as always. Busy day for him. And most of all, thank you all for listening. What a day we had here at the Fieldhouse. Your final score, Camp McKinley Bulldogs 64, the North Canton Hoover Vikings 59. This is Sam Berkman saying so long from the Mecca. You've been listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarta Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92. So long, everybody.